Evening everybody, Rich here, back for another Pointless from the Depths video, and this time it is the Titanic rams the SS Nomadic. Now this is a rebuild of my original Nomadic, or a complete redesign basically, and I've just recently done a tutorial on how to build it in Minecraft, and this has been converted from Minecraft, and so the purpose of this is just to ram it and destroy it for the fun of it basically. Then I made a few changes to it for from the Depths, like added chains and things. But overall it's not really a lot different from the Minecraft one. But anyway, we'll start the Titanic up and basically just ram this thing. Don't know why people want to see it, but it's entertainment nonetheless. So I'll start the big ship up. And I've got a bit more control of it this time. I can swivel it left and right. And hopefully things will work out better. So we'll sit about... Don't know, where should we sit? We shall sit there. And wait for the 45 minutes before the ship actually hits, so we shall see. Not expecting much to happen nonetheless. And there we go, there's our first hit. And I'm going to try and cut through the ship. I'm going to get a decent camera angle on this one because the ship is moving and I'm trying to move the camera. So he's being dragged away. Not very helpful nonetheless. And yeah, I think what we'll do, we'll stop there and then reverse out. I'll try and swivel the bow of the ship around because she's gone in a funny angle, but we'll try and push the ship's bow around again. Alright, so what's the damage? Let's have a look. So I've got a big shock damage hole on the side. With some bits are going to fall off because of how it's constructed. And it don't look too bad. Done quite a bit of damage. So I'll go for another hit. We've got a bit more of a different angle this time. So I shall fire up the engines again. That one. I love the rumble of those engines. Got electric motors on this one. I won't bother with the steam engines. So let's dig in again. And what do we achieve this time? So basically doing that. And you just cut right through her. And I think we're stuck. Okay, stop engines. And yeah, it looks quite wedged on there, so I'm going to pull out again, pull back. Kind of sad really, isn't it? Right, now let's go again. And smack, there we go. Yeah, she's stuck again. Okay, let's pull back again. And the bow is just hanging on basically. Okay. Another hit. This should do it this time. This should be the bits falling off now, big chunks. This should be the last hit, so that should take the bow clean off. And yeah, there we go. Let's just cut right through that. Trying to wiggle the bow a bit as well because the ship is wedged. Come on, get that bow. Come on, bow, break off. Nah, stuck. There's a problem with this game. The physics are a bit weird, so objects do break off, but it does take a long time for them to break off. Oh, there we go. There's the bow gone. And that's that knackered. So the ship is now into, and the rest of the ship has been grinded up against the cheese grater, basically. Give her a nice scrape along the side there. And the physics are going ape shit at the same time. And there we go. Right, let's go backwards again. Excuse me. Right, the bow gone. The bow should have just disappeared by now. Yeah, it's gone. Looks like a piece on the seabed down there. And that's what we have of Nomadic so far. Yeah, not looking too bright, is she? Right, what we'll have to do now, I'm going to do a quick jump cut while I reposition the Titanic, because it's going to take a while, and then we'll go for another hit, so back in a moment. Okay, back again, just repositioned Titanic, so we're going to go for another side whack, so here we go, start the engines up again, and hopefully this time it'll work a bit better. She's much lower in the water, so hopefully she'll just drive over the top. That's the theory anyway, but if we can cut right through her again, that's even better, but we shall see. And she won't sink no further because of the material she's made out of, but that's no big deal. Damage is always fun. Smack right there. And I think she's just going to push her right through, but... Oh, press the wrong button, hang on. Just switch the engines off, which didn't help. Okay, let's carry on. Yeah, I don't think this is really going to do anything. Okay, right. Let's pull out again. I think the material, the lower deck material is a bit too heavy. Come on, reverse, you bugger. God, these controls are really not well mapped. Alright, let's pull back. And let's see what we've done. Put a big whack in the side, as you'd expect. And what we should do is try and aim a bit further forward. If I can get the just swing the ship that way. You can see the ship is very easy to control now sideways, but manoeuvre it backwards and forwards is a bit more tricky. Alright, let's go for another side impact. Roughly there will do. And I'm not expecting very much. And smash into the side there. Come on, just drive over the top. That's what we want to see. Or just cut right through her. Come on, you know you want to. There we go. Like a hot knife through butter. But the knife's gone a bit cold. Right, okay. Go back again. Okay, we've got to choose. We've got to at least cut the ship in three. We've already lost the bow. And hopefully she's not stuck. Oh, she's bloody stuck. Come on, let go. Oh, this isn't helpful. Okay, let's go for it. Full beans, let's go. Really, I want something solid to rack it against. If we can find an island or something to push it against, that'd be even better. But yeah, there's no solid objects out there. Yeah, it's not going to work, is it? Right, what I'm going to do, drastic action is needed here. Where's my boomers? Where's my boomers? Where are they? They're always here somewhere. There we are, there's one. That's what we want. Stick one of those on. That just makes life slightly more interesting. That's a slightly different version as well. That's got a floaty thing on it. But, that's no big deal. See if we can just make life a little bit more easier for the Titanic here. and briefly crashed the game. Radiation levels critical, always good. Who's been watching Chernobyl, by the way? Oh, fudge! Damn it, that didn't work. That's done more bad than good. Oh well. At least we got Nomadic is in critical condition. Okay. Yes, things are not going to plan. Alright, pull back, pull back, pull back. Well, Nomadic's as good as knackered. What's the damage down here? And so we patched up that hole there. I see a hole up there. What an absolute schwiz that is. Holes. Full bow's knackered, isn't it? Bloody hell. Okay, so I'm gonna have to quickly do a botch job here. Get some blocks and the game's going into seizure mode. Always helpful. Hopefully that will didn't do anything, did it? That absolutely useless. But Nomadic, whatever's left of Nomadic, is now just falling apart. And the bottom of the ship has fallen out. The funnel's collapsed. There are bits just flaking off all over the place. And look at that. That's a horrific sight, really, when you see your bottom fall out. Okay. Well, we've got a bit more power left over. We can just use it to deal the final blow, if you like. There we go. More structure collapsing. And hopefully this will just rip right through whatever's left. I mean, there is nothing left. There's nothing holding the ship together now. It's just silly. Oh well. Let's just go right through anyway. And there we go. Just cut her in half. What's left? Or wear it as a crown. Yep, there's nothing left. Yeah, not exactly how I planned it, but you know, these things happen. So there's Nomadic, down to about 5% of original health. And yeah, it's not a pretty sight. We've still got enough power left for another ram. I've got a lot of momentum though because of the damage to Titanic, but that's not a big deal. Nomadic is almost completely destroyed. Oh, there we go. Now she's breaking up. Just broken in two. And just push whatever's left out of the way. We've got a major structural collapse there. And also we're over an island, so I'm going to have to call it a day there, I think. Oh, there we go. The hull's now collapsed. And there we go. That's what's left of Nomadic. Just a stern, basically. Or a quarter of the stern. And yeah, it's not a pretty sight. But, I think we'll call it a day there, because Titanic has taken quite a beating, so we'll leave it at that. So this is Rich signing off, logging off, disappearing. And I shall come back with another video like this soon. So bye for now.